Okay, today I'll fill you in on a little project, taking a set of Camaro hubs and re-drilling them from 5x4 3/4 to 5x4 1/2 for a new set of wheels, and also changing them from press-in studs to screw-in studs. Having the hubs threaded means you can use wheel bolts, and like this is a little pilot bolt trick that I use for the Beretta, or you can put in screw-in studs and use regular lug nuts. Flexibility is good. These hubs are third-gen Camaro rotors that have been turned down to take the rotor face off it and convert them to just a hub for a slip-on Corvette rotor. And these are 13.4-inch Corvette Z51 brakes. I didn't get a whole lot of video on this project because I only ended up making one hub. I'll show you why later in the video. But it's relatively simple to do. I designed drill guides in Adobe and sent them to my buddy to have them laser cut out of 3/8 steel. And I used an old Blazer rotor as a drilling jig, drilled the new hole pattern, and after I did that, I spot faced the back side of the casting so that a wheel stud would install square. Then I tapped the new pattern M12 1.5 to use VW lug bolts that I've got that I'm using on the Beretta. Using bolts instead of studs allows you to change the bolt pattern on the fly. Like on the Beretta, I've got 5x100 street wheels and the drag wheels are 5x115. Shoo! That was close. I was worried. I had to make this pilot tool here to check my center points. So here we are, 463 to 199. And I wondered if my drill jig was off because the spot facing we did looked like it was off center. But just an optical illusion, I guess. Them shadows are screwing with me. Had me a little bit nervous for a minute. Rotors too. What do you think? You want to check them out?
Yeah.
Okay, check it out, kiddo. Whoa! What do you think?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool?
Can you tell me how it fits?
Come over here, take a look.
Fits pretty good.
Like it. Son of a bitch, these don't fit. So I took a measurement. That is 65 millimeter snout. And these have a 65 millimeter center cap. Perfect, right? Well, 65 millimeter is to the outside edge. And see, they've got another little lip in there that's smaller. That's 60 millimeter, apparently. Which I didn't know till I got these here and measured them. So, new wheels do not fit. So this hub to the mounting face is 1.758, 59. And the mounting surface to where that lip starts to come out is 1.034. So that means I would need a 1/2 inch spacer to make that work, but that would change the offset of these from 12 to 0, essentially, which is not going to work. The reason I bought these in the 114.3 pattern was because I could get the size and offset exactly where it needed to be. The whole idea being I wouldn't have any spacers or adapters to screw around with. These 18 by 8.5 that I had on here, these are a 20 millimeter offset, and these fit absolutely beautiful. And the reason I wanted to go in a different direction is because I like that concave look, and these really ain't concave, like, at all. These rears are a 12 offset. They're an 18 by 9.5, and they've got a little bit of concavity to them. That's basically what Summit had for a picture, but the fronts look different than what was on the website. This is a 255 tire that I had on the front here on this 8.5, which will also fit a 9 really nice. And the 9 has an option for a 275 tire if I could stuff it in there. There is another set of wheels that caught my eye that I like. They're an 18 by 9.5 with a 22 millimeter offset, which would give me some room for a spacer if I do need it. That pretty much means it's got to be a 275 tire though, which is going to be tight. Sad day packing up these Kanseis to go back because that really did look good. That would have looked amazing with a 315 on there. But I talked to one of the engineer guys. He was really good, and they're actually waiving the restock fee too, since there was nothing online that said it wasn't going to fit. I've been dying to get my hands on a new set of wheels ever since I bought a set from ESR. They had like a super sale, $100 a piece, so I snagged them. They were custom drill for the Camaro bolt pattern, and turns out they were out of stock. They sold out faster than the website could keep up. So they canceled my order, and my social media was full of wheel stuff everywhere. It kind of had me wheel crazy for a little bit. But I think it makes sense to wait and see how it drives with the existing 295s and 255s on 18 by 9.5 and 18 by 8.5. And then if I got to make some adjustments from there, I'll be smarter on the next set of wheels. I cleaned these up because they were dusty, but man, they do look pretty good. If you're looking to stuff like the biggest tires that will fit, there are wheel calculators online that let you get your offset and everything figured out perfect. You plug in the specs from your old combo and then plug in specs for a new combo that you want to run, and it will show you where the room is, how much less room you have, so you can measure your existing combo and see if there's enough room for the new one, that sort of thing. It works out really well. I'll put a link in the description. It's definitely kind of annoying that all that work is wasted because the wheel center bore didn't clear the spindle hub. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. This one's a loss.